in the park. You see? And got this head thing going, so nobody will look at me too hard, stare me down. I look a little different, but it's an awesome experience. Learning to understand my Muslim brothers and sisters. Learning to understand the three Abrahamic religions, which is Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And what's ironic is that we all do have one person in common, or maybe two, or a person and a God. That person is Father Abraham. And I've been learning about our separation, because it seems to me that we were separated between Israel, or Isaac, and Ishmael. In my studies of the Quran, they are different than what I read in my Bible. In my Bible, they don't talk much about Ishmael. They just say that Ishmael was sent off. But in the Quran, Ishmael plays a very important role. Ishmael being Abraham's first son. But not only Ishmael, it's Isaac as well. So I find that similarity to be a blessing. And it makes me view my Muslim brothers and sisters differently. And like that we do share the same Father Abraham, and like that we do share the same Father, our Father in heaven. This is the same God, Allah, and God is the same God. And so I asked myself a question, and that question was, okay, if I understand that God is God, then what makes Jesus different? Jesus is our Savior. What would draw a person to Jesus, particularly if they already had God per se? Muhammad was not a bad man. In a discussion, we discussed that he had to do something right to get this much of a following. And so personally, what I believe is Muhammad read the Torah. Muhammad read the Holy Scriptures. He read the Bible. This is why Muslims read the Bible, because they are Holy Scriptures. What the book, the Holy Quran, it is summarized to one man's perception. And the difference between my Holy Bible and these people Holy Quran is Muhammad, the Quran was written by one man as opposed to several men. There's 66 books in our Bible, and there are numerous authors. Being the first books of the Bible is the historic Torah, in which I believe Muhammad summarized in that Quran. But I believe he summarized it in a way that he wanted to teach, and implied some things that he wanted or he felt like people should know. So the question is, these people, they know about God. Allah is God, the holy God. There's nothing wrong with the practices covering themselves. There's nothing wrong with that. I read in the Quran, they said that when people ask you, you should be a Christian or go to Jesus, and you should tell them that you guys practice the ways of Father Abraham. And then after that it says, and Father Abraham chose not to blend or mix little g gods with big G God. And so basically what they're saying is they practice the old time way, the ways in which were practiced by Father Abraham. And that was a long time ago. So they say, who are you to judge them in God's ways? Surely we are not the judge. Surely God is. So in that light, I just think it's important to remember that these is our brothers and sisters. And that's what they is. And just like brothers and sisters, we fight. And we don't get along. And we have different points of view. So that's my experience here. These people, they ain't blowing nobody up. They look at me a little strange, but that's because I look different. They don't know if I'm Indian, where I come from. They think I'm African or Indian. They don't know. So, I am here learning. And I know I never do video blogs, but along with learning, you deal with some things, some hurtful things, some realizations of society. And you conclude that a lot of things were brainwashed into us. You conclude that maybe Christianity, well, the truth is Christianity was not given to us African